Hi, welcome to our next module. In our previous modules, we've set up our resource group virtual network, our virtual machine. We assigned it a public IP address and a DNS name. We then set up some security rules to allow us to connect to that machine. We did a quick test of a connection. So what we're going to do is now we're going to build on that. We're going to connect to it again and run some commands to be able to set that machine up as a web server. And then we're going to configure that web server as well. So yeah, we're at LANet. Contact us via our website if you need anything. Connect with us on LinkedIn using the QR code. So in this module, as I mentioned, we're going to connect to our web server and run some commands. We're going to firstly install Apache so it becomes a web server. We're going to add some firewall rules and then kind of create our website inside there as well. Okay, so here's a list of all the commands that we're going to run through. You'll notice we can run through the command line using our own Windows PowerShell using SSH installed on there. We can also run commands directly using the Azure portal, which is also really handy as well. So we're going to first we'll just do a quick update of the image. So just in case if the image needs an update, it'll go and check and update it for us. And then we're going to install Apache. Enable some firewall rules so we can actually access the VM itself. We're going to create a folder for my web and put our test page on there, and then we're going to navigate to it and manage that page. Okay, some more commands here. So what we're going to do is insert some code for the virtual host website to specify our domain. So you can see it's highlighted in yellow here. So that's the domain that we're going to use, and that's the domain that we set up that DNS record for as well. So make sure you use your own domain for that. While we're in the edit mode, you can use Control X to exit. It'll ask you, do you want to save it, and just click yes. You can view, I've just used the last bit of the file. You can view the file using the tail command. There's other commands as well. And what we're going to do is just enable the website and just kind of disable the default one and restart the server. And then we should be able to connect to it. Okay. So let's flip over to the demo. So first we'll start with our session, and we're going to run the update script, and there's nothing to be doing because the image that we've pulled down is already up to date from the Microsoft gallery. And what we can do is go to the overview of our virtual machine, and we can also run a command directly through here. So we don't even need an SSH session or anything. So if we go into our machine and look at, well, let's pick up the IP address as well, and let's just hit the IP address to show that it's not currently running any web services. I'm going to hit the HTTP address. We see there's nothing there, there's no page. So I'm going to try and run the command. So the command here is to install the Apache server, which will turn that into a web server. So we'll just give that a second to complete, and it'll give you loads of information, and we can go and test it again. Okay, it's now completed. And you can see the script execution completed message above. So let's go and try and hit it now. And we can see it's now a web server. It's got the default Ubuntu web page on there, so we know our web server is working. We know our access and our firewall rules are also working. Okay, and let's now create some more, add some more information. So we'll let's get rid of that. Yep, we're just going to add some firewall rules in here to enable those ports and protocols inside the server as well. And I've got links in the text that goes with this in the presentations, and also try and put them in under the video as well, so you've got all the links to the code. Okay, those rules have been updated. We're going to go and create our website here, and then go and configure the URL. So go to the right directory where we put our website. and we can see our default SSL file. So we'll just paste the command to go and configure our mywebconfig file here. We're going to create one. And then we'll paste the text for the virtual host and to set the domain name up correctly. Just go grab that and paste it in. There we go. And you can see we've modified the domain name there, so that matches the internet DNS record that we created earlier. Okay, in order to get out of there, you do Control X, and do want to save it. Yep. And we just have a quick look at our page that we've put in there, make sure the domain name is correct and everything. Okay, what we're going to do is now activate the website. So we've done that, and what we'll do is we'll deactivate the default one as well. So that's the default one, and we've disabled that. And we want to also then enable and restart the Apache service as well. Cool, so that's done. And let's go back to our website and now test it again with the MyWeb URL. Okay, and there's our page that we've just put in, so we can see there's a page there, and that seems to be working. We can see it's not secure as well there, because we've not done the SSL bit just yet. Okay, that's the page that we just created. Okay, so we've run the commands, we've got our website up and running. It's running in HTTP at the moment. So what we need to do next is take a look at some further readings. We've got some links in here, both for the running commands on Linux and also running the PowerShell sessions to connect using SSH from Windows PowerShell as well. So yeah, just use that to learn about some of the tools and some of the commands that you've got available to you in Linux. So in the next session, we'll install the SSL add-on and put in the Let's Encrypt certificate. So we'll see you in there.